Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Berlin, Germany. It's the FIBA EuroBasket quarterfinals, and it's the game between Spain and Finland. This one tipping off at 5:15 local time, and then tonight, the big game between Germany and Greece. The show has been spectacular here in Berlin, just as it was in Cologne, just as it was in Milan, Tbilisi, and just as it was in Prague. But really, we're at the showpiece. We're at the business end of the tournament. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor, and it has been quite a journey for all of the teams that have made it this far, and they want to capitalize. Still 3 wins away from the top of the podium for everybody.
This is where the competition just gets so intense. Both of these teams arriving after big wins. Finland arriving on the shoulders of Lauri Markkanen's fantastic 43-point effort, possibly the best individual effort we've seen here in Berlin. And then Spain with an unbelievable overtime win over Lithuania. Great performance from a lot of players there. We've got a fantastic matchup here to tip off tonight's action.
You look at these Finnish players before they come running into the arena, and they look loose, they look happy, and I guess maybe they don't feel that much pressure coming into this game.
Well, again, they feel great about what they've accomplished. You know they have a go-to player, a leader, like Lauri Markkanen, but they've also got some great veteran leadership on the team. And one thing we've seen with Finland through the years, it's a really team-oriented organization, team-oriented group. Coach Lassi doing a great job with these guys, and I think they're ready to play their best and play free today. So they know they've got a great opportunity, and I think they'll be ready to go.
First time they've made it this far in this great run, this resurgence of Finnish basketball, to actually make it into the quarterfinals. So in a way, the pressure's off. They've perhaps met their preseason target, and now they're playing with house money, and the possibilities are there. They don't want to go home today. Certainly with Lauri Markkanen, you think anything is possible, because I guess if you were to tabulate all of the MVP votes up to this point, he would be one of the contenders to be the MVP of this tournament.
Luka Doncic or Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo will get a lot of the attention, but Lauri Markkanen has been so impressive. And his performance against Croatia, he was flat unguardable. And so that'll be at centerpiece of the Spain game plan as we look at Spain.
Spain have really had some tough opponents, tough games the last 2 times out. Winning against Turkey, they held it together, then they held it together against Lithuania. And maybe, just maybe, this national team that has kind of entered now a new era is growing up, it's evolving, and it's peaking at the right time.
Well, again, Coach Scariolo has done a fantastic job of developing this next generation. We saw Rudy Fernandez play with great heart and make a big impact in the big win over Lithuania. But again, they've got a lot of pieces here. And what's interesting to me, we saw Coach Scariolo switch to the box and one. He will for sure game plan against Markkanen and against the three-point shooting from Sassi Salin. So this will be a very, very interesting matchup. And again, I think Coach Scariolo can have a big impact from the Spanish bench.
Well, Lorenzo Brown certainly made a big impact, and we know that Usman Garuba is going to be a very important piece to the puzzle if they are going to get to the podium this year. Spain, they've won so many times. I think that they're really flying under the radar a little bit, and who knows? They win today. Who knows? They've certainly got the experienced coach and some big-time players. Anyway, we're going to pause for the playing of the national anthems.
And please remain standing for the national anthem of Spain.
Spain's fans grown accustomed to watching this team win so much. Is it going to be another year for Spain to win that trophy? Well, who knows? Boy, that would be a story, wouldn't it? Following the transition into this new era. Don't forget they won the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019. So the referees for today, Johan Rosso in the middle from France, Martin Harzov from Bulgaria on the left, and Karen Baki from Turkey on the right. Look at the camera, Martin. Look at it. Okay. And we'll get a look at some of the key players and focal points of this game. And fascinating watching the development of Finnish basketball over the years. Really started to take off by EuroBasket 2011. They've made it to every EuroBasket since. And they also played at the World Cup in 2014. It came too soon for him, Lauri Markkanen, but look at that. Boy, he had an incredible game the other day against Croatia.
He was unguardable. You know, he took bigger matchups out on the perimeter. He took smaller matchups into the post. The shooting touch, the mobility, the length. Again, he was fantastic, and they'll need another great performance from him today.
As well as Sasu Salin, who is kind of a link to that period, you know, going back. He was the young guy back in 2013 and then 2014 into the Basketball World Cup. But look at him now.
Leading the EuroBasket in three-point makes. And again, you have to understand, teams are game planning to stop him. So that's really fantastic. He's been so productive.
And Lassi Tuovi, again, is kind of one of the rising stars, empowered by his coach, Henrik Detman, kind of really, I don't want to say paid his dues, but I mean, he was learning a lot as an assistant coach, and now it's exciting to watch him progress, not only through the professional club ranks with Strasbourg in France, but he is now the head coach of Finland.
And, you know, the players know that he's been a big part of things, a big part of the success, and there's a great connection between Lassi and the team. So it's really nice to see him get the team here and have this opportunity today.
Lorenzo Brown. Well, I think it's safe to say he came to the rescue the other night against Lithuania in overtime.
Right, Lorenzo is a high-level European player, great experience. And again, you can see him just play with complete control in the pick-and-roll game, a big part of Spain's success against Lithuania.
And Willie Hernangomez the one thing I remember about him the other night was he was making some difficult catches and shots.
Yeah, he's a great finisher, has great length, but I think you'll see the Hernangomez brothers be a factor at the defensive end today. Again, it's really going to be interesting, the matchups that Coach Scariolo chooses against Markkanen, and that's the first thing. And then the second thing is the game planning. What defenses will they go to? What coverages will they go to? Because the two main points for the Finnish offense are Markkanen and Salin three-point shooting.
And speaking of Scariolo, I kind of feel like every game he goes into, Spain has an edge in coaching.
Well, he's got so much experience. He's done such a fantastic job with his national team. The players have complete trust in him. And again, when you think about these guys, you think about winners. They know how to win. They're all together. And again, you know, when the players are high-level players and they trust the game plan, that's where great success can happen.
Lassi Tuovi going over his last bit of preparations here, and some of the Spanish contingent has shown up. Spain is such a great sporting nation. I mean, they just won the U.S. Open in tennis, Alcaraz. I mean, they just have so much to offer, and I think everybody's really upbeat about their chances basketball-wise, but Finland wants to seize this moment with Markkanen. He will be in the starting five with Maxoni, Jantanen, Salin, Sean Huff, who's going to be running for parliament in Finland. You got Mira Little, Koponen, Kantanen, Valtonen, Madsen coming off the bench, Seppala, and Palmi. And that young lady there, who knows, might play for Spain one day as well. The FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Lorenzo Brown, Jaime Paradilla, Javi Lopez Aristegui, Hernan Gomez, and Joel Parra in the starting five, with everybody coming off the bench, including Rudy Fernandez and the Basque Mamba, Venezuela. And don't forget also Diaz and Garuba. Size. I mean, they've got a lot of weapons.
Again, what we see immediately is the size Coach Scariola has chosen to put into this starting lineup, different than the last game against Lithuania. So he wants to take advantage of some of the length and size in his roster against his Finnish team.
Hanno Motola there, former NBA, the first big Finn to make it in the league.
Atlanta Hawk, Utah Ute.
Now good to see him on the bench with Teemu Rannikko as well, the former point guard of Finland. Last minute preparations, not only for the coaches but the players.
Valmiina siihen. Varo sitä Brownin post-upia alkuun. Se tulee uhlasta. Se leikkaa läpi ja postaa tuonne. Älä anna sinne fronttiin. Muut jeesi. Mennään tästä. Kääntöheitto, mutta mennään sillä backskinin aluun sille Mikke haippariin tosta. Sasu avaa tonne. Shoni vapaudu laitaa. Ja Edo kattoo Mikke. Hyvä backskini. Älä pinaa täällä. Kun tuut tekee tohon ja ihan tänne Lauri.
Tienes claro aquí, pero no salgas, bro. Sigue sellando y se la metes tú. ¿Vale? Ok, venga, let's go. Vamos.
That last little line doesn't bode well for Finland's chances, does it? Spain making it to every semifinal since 1999. That's consistency, isn't it? And excellence.
Excellence is sustained success, and 10 straight semifinal appearances. Very impressive from Spanish basketball.
Spain winning this tournament in 2009, 2011, 2015. They were third in 2017, beaten by Slovenia in the semifinals, but they came back to win the third place game. And of course, Spain winning the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019 in China. And they played at the Olympics, and Finland again, their first quarterfinal appearance. So that just underlines how big of a task this is in terms of tradition. Hey, but you got to start winning in quarterfinals and semifinals at some point. So why can't it be today for Finland?
You have to get there, and when you get there, you take advantage of the opportunity. But you got to get there first. They're here.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this Berlin Arena. What a fantastic couple weeks of basketball we've had. The FIBA EuroBasket, first quarterfinals between Spain, who has won the opening tip, and Finland. So Spain attacking the basket to the right on your screen, and already Sean Huff missed a foul on Willie Hernan Gomez.
Spain, first possession, methodically going inside, and the length of Hernan Gomez and finish, that's a really concerning first play for Finland.
Helsinki, we have a problem.
The real interesting part is, let's take a look at the Spanish defense and how they're matching up with Markkanen on the opening position.
You can see his numbers. He's had a good EuroBasket. Quick pass to Maxuni. How did he get away so easily from Lorenzo Brown?
They were worried about Markkanen posting up Para. A nice back screen, easy two. Thoughtful first play from Lassi and Finland.
He played at Long Beach State. Lorenzo Brown played at North Carolina State. All kinds of connections all over the world here. And now posting up down low and committing the foul was Padilla.
And Jeff, we've seen a consistent call from referees. You can see Padilla hook his arm there, get his arm up. And that's been a consistent call throughout the entire tournament.
Buff, the veteran. Here's Salim for three. Front back of the rim and stayed out. He plays in Spain with Lenovo Tenerife, won the Basketball Champions League just a few months ago. Jantanen with the foul. He's trying to guard Aaron Gomez. Henrik Devin, by the way, the longtime Finland coach, who also coached Germany in third place back in 2002 at the World Cup in Indianapolis. He's actually here, but he sits behind the bench like a few rows. Brown gets in easily and misses the shot. Here's Maxoni. Played well against Croatia. And thought Markkanen or Jantanen was cutting the other way. Brown for three. Oh boy. Spain with the rebound. Here comes Brown again. Over to Padilla. Good, the young man. Number 4 and his first three. He's going to be in that national team for a long time, isn't he?
Here's the challenge for Para. We see a switch pick and roll on Markkanen.
Markkanen from downtown. They battle for the rebound. Padilla comes up with it. And Markkanen skips in, comes up with a steal. Look at that. He gets it up to Jantanen. Oh, he missed a dunk. He just needed to lay it up, didn't he? And Parra missing. And that is a worry. Aaron Gomez with the offensive rebound and putback, but you just can't miss opportunities like that if you're Finland and then turn the basketball over.
Yeah, that's just a deflating play. But again, what do we see? The size of the Spanish lineup already becoming a factor on the boards. We see Para working hard on the ball, defensively, switching Markkanen's pick and rolls, picking Markkanen up early in transition and pinning him on his body. Again, we need the rest of the Finland team to be productive and take advantage of those layups and situations to, again, be a multi-dimensional offense. It can't all go through Markkanen and Sasha Salina.
So good opportunity here for Padilla and Parra, young guys. Lopez Aristegui. Padilla just 21, Parra 22. Sean Huff for three. Nope, put on the line. That was a two. Or did they call it a three? I think it was a two. So, charge or offensive foul, gives it back on Lorenzo Brown.
Give Miro a little look at him, using his body, pressuring the ball, and they call the hook on Lorenzo Brown.
young players. Miro Little is also, in some ways, the present and the future of this Finnish national team, just 18 years of age.
Amazing. Great to see him playing with such responsibility on the floor for this Finland lineup.
Madsen in the game as well. Gets with the Markkanen. What a dynamic, high-flying talent Lauri Markkanen is.
And Jeff, you can see the team working so hard together to help him. They know they're guarding Markkanen. Great back screen, great pass, and great finish.
Finnish fans starting to stir. Most famous Susi-Jengi is off and running, and Ernan Gomez is a player that they cannot control Finland.
Here's the screen. You see the back screen there. Great job by Salin. You can't help off the shooter. Nice cut and easy too.
My goodness, I mean, he is absolutely breathtaking, isn't he? I mean, it just looks...
High-level players make the game easy, and the game comes natural to him.
Graceful, that's what I'm looking for.
But again, let's respect the team effort from Finland. They recognize that he's a targeted player, and they're working hard together to get him shots and opportunities.
That one, but he gets it back. No surprise there, and Gomez is just owning the boards right now, but he misses the layup. Now here's Markkanen. This is what he can do it all. He can do it all, folks. Hands it off to Madsen, and he goes up and scores with a reverse layup.
Outstanding transition from Lauri Markkanen.
Back to a one-point game. Brown misses. Elias Valtonen, another of the players that's been competing in Spain with Manresa. Here's Valtonen. And off the front of the rim. Trying to post up, and Valtonen does a good job, but then Brown gets it back, misses, and Miro Little has it in the open floor. Little spring in the step for the Susi-Jengi. Little gets it back to Salin for three. Count it! Here come the Finns!
Again, those open court possibilities to get a three-point shot. Salin hunts it. Great play from Little to find him. Spain got to do a better job finishing their plays on the offensive end.
Ooh, and the charge by the 28-year-old Ernan Gomez. What a response it's been by Finland. Slow start, but now they've got the wind in their sails and clearly lowering the shoulder. Good position by Madsen.
We saw Ernan Gomez miss the layup. He had a great finish. We saw several opportunities on rebounds. Brown forcing a shot in the paint, and then they came back with a really good team possession. But right there, they've got to be more efficient with those low post touches.
The captain, Rudy Fernandez, in the game, played exceptionally well the other night in important moments against Lithuania for Spain. He is going to be one of the all-time greats in Spanish basketball. Madsen fouled as he gets into the paint. And if it's on there, Ernan Gomez, that's his second. No. Fernandez. So Garuba is going to come in for Ernan Gomez, who catches a breather. Garuba, well, look at Ernan Gomez. Good start for him, but Kopanen, how about him? He used to be the face of Finnish basketball. This will be his last EuroBasket, just like Sean Huff. His last they're retiring after this.
Yeah, he was a primary reason for their success earlier in his career. Outstanding player for Finland national team, Susi Yengi. Now, contributing veteran.
So Monson makes the first, and with Finland on top, Lassi Tuovi decides to take Markkanen out, get him a breather. Guessing he won't be over there too long.
And also interesting that Salin is not in the game as well, so resting the two main places they're getting offense from.
And, it was, I think, posed by us and by some others, that was a mistake by Tuovi the other day. He didn't have one of his two primary scores, but I guess clearly he feels like he's got enough offense. Look at that, the turnover. Trying to get it to Garuba. Here's Miro Little, remember, 18 years of age. Oh, look at the pass. Goodness gracious. They're going to be howling all over the place in Finland after that pass.
Outstanding play. 18-year-old playing pick and roll. He used the screen. He twists it, reuses it again, breakdown in pick and roll coverage. And an easy two for Monson.
Para dar un pase picado. Si salís y no tenéis un tiro, vais al flip o la dais al poste bajo y vas a hacer unos street. ¿Está claro? ¡Hostia! Llevamos un mes diciendo. Y luego, spread the floor, recall it wide, thumb up, thumb flash. Here, there is trouble. So let's move it out. Now, under the third, switch under the second, and hold him up. Habla. ¿De acuerdo? ¿Vale?
Great response by the fans, and you can know how great that response was by the seriousness with which Scariolo was yelling at his players, and the way some of the players also were getting at each other. Monson with 5 points, almost at his average.
Spain wants to play a cleaner game, a little more teamwork on offense, a little more execution, and then executing their defensive coverages.
I have it under good sources, Mike, that Miro Little probably will be a first-round pick in the NBA 2024.
That's fantastic.
Keep your eyes open on that one. There is, the tap in, keeping it alive. Good job on the boards by Spain.
Spain out-rebounding Finland 10-5 with 5 offensive rebounds here in the early going.
Here's Jantanen going up against Watson and Gomez. Little for three. Good. That's what we're talking about.
Jeff, so much confidence from an 18-year-old. You can see why the NBA scouts love him.
Pass to the corner. Venezuela gets rejected by Monson. Elias Valtonen has it. Crosses midcourt. He's going to take it all the way. And if you expected Spain to come out strong out of timeout, the Susi Yengi also coming out strong. Nice, smooth drive by Lorenzo Brown. And again, they get it up to Jantanen, and he was pushed as well by Wancho and Gomez.
And right now, Jeff, the momentum is with Finland. They're just more engaged, outplaying this Spanish team. Being in transition, unnecessarily hand in the back. And it's the little things that mean a lot right now for Finland. And they are just sharper here in this first quarter of this quarterfinal game.
They're getting layups.
Teamwork and execution. Teamwork and execution.
Jantanen takes his time, makes the free throw, and it's a 9-point advantage. Don't forget, Finland have already qualified for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, so this is not a mistake. that they're in the quarterfinals. This is a country that is on the rise, has been in basketball for some time. Brizuela drives in. And here's Juancho. Nobody steps over and picks him up. Juancho and Gomez. Montanen hands it off to Little. And again, Garuba reaches in and commits the foul. So Little will go to the free throw line.
Hernan Gomez attacking the rim.
Clearly, defensively, Spain, as you look at the dunk from Hernan Gomez, not executing the game plan.
Well,
a little bit lost.
Well, right now, what's really interesting about the game is you have Markkanen and Salim, the two primary producing offensive players, resting. And the big challenge for Finland was, where does the rest of your offense come from? The rest of the team has really stepped up, led by Little here in the early game.
So we were worried about them having a score. And Little has really stepped up. He's got 5 points.
And again, 18 years old, ready for the big stage. Very impressive from Miro Little.
Brizuela. Oh boy, that was a slick move as well. Spain getting to the basket. Montanen picks up the dribble, able to get it over to Matson. Trying to get it to Koponen. And an offensive foul called on Matson.
And let's give Brizuela credit on both ends. He really made plays, getting to the rim with a nice finish and outstanding ball pressure. You see him try to knife through the handoff, and Madsen pivoted through the handoff, and the hip just took Brizuela out. But it's not a surprise that the ball pressure picks up for Spain with Alberto Diaz stepping onto the court, number 9.
Yep, good point. He's got the basketball right now, so Montanen, who really hailed for his court vision in the game on Diaz. Markkanen also back in the game for Finland. Here's Brizuela. Ooh, just kind of lost control of it, and ends up with Finland. Here's Montanen. Juancho guarding Markkanen. And Markkanen lost it. Good job by Spain, but Valtonen picks it up. They swing it to Koponen for 3. Got it! And the former Barcelona man, Koponen, buries it.
He's done that so many times for this Susan Jengi team.
Brizuela takes it strong, and the follow almost. And I think Finland might want to hold it here for the last shot, or they're going to go ahead and attack. Oh, 27 points for Finland in the first quarter of play.
Here comes a ghost screen and hammer to the corner for a Koponen.
And Rudy Fernandez read it beautifully. And Rudy drives in and makes a huge play for Spain.
Great job by Rudy Fernandez.
Long shot. Good! Can you believe it? Unbelievable from Janssenen. Beyond half court. It looked good from the time it left his hands. Unreal. Look at this. What a first quarter for Finland. And the fans are ecstatic and believing in their chances. Utterly sensational first quarter for Finland. They gave up some easy shots, but they lead it 30-19.
So, Jeff, we look at the numbers. Look at 73% from the floor for Finland. Again, the three-point shooting 4 for 6 for Finland, including that last exclamation point. What a fantastic start for the Susi Jengi.
Well, Hernan Gomez really went to work early for Spain. But that was probably the first sign of trouble, was Maxuni's layup.
You can see the execution from the Finland side, the teamwork, working together. And the best thing about this game, if you're the Finland staff, is you see Huff, Kaponen, and the complementary players really impacting the game for the 30-19 lead. Spain has some work to do to fight back into this game.
And that was the shot that went in. I think we had another mid-court bomb in the group phase, didn't we? Well, scan in the barcode for courtside 1891 to get video stream schedules and scores in your smartphone. And wonderful app to have, I like to say, at your fingertips.
And Jeff, in that first quarter, Markkanen with 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Salim with a 3-point make. This has been about the entire Finland team, not just the expected score leader and 3-point shooter. What a performance for Finland in the first 10 minutes.
Huff back in the game. Here's Markkanen finding his way inside. Boy, that is tough to stop for Juancho Hernangomez.
Pretty well defended, but just a beautiful finish. Great touch.
14 points the advantage. Remember, Spain have made it to the semifinals at every FIBA EuroBasket since 1999. This one is not going to be straightforward at all. Diaz for 3. Falls down. And the foul called on Huff. They're really struggling to keep Spain off the offensive glass.
Here's Markkanen going to the basket. They sent a cutter back door, and into that floor space, Markkanen just attacked. The 1 point here for Spain is the offensive rebounding. They're giving themselves chances.
Here's Rudy, one of the all-time greats, guarded by Koponen. Now he dumps it down low to Garuba, who cleverly knocks it over to Diaz for 3.
What a smart play by Garuba. Big 3 for Diaz.
Valtonen has it knocked away by Garuba. Looks like almost a double dribble by Garuba. Here goes Fernandez, back outside to Diaz. Brizuela. Rudy steps to his left. And off the rim, and yet another offensive rebound for Spain. Rudy Fernandez, and what a nice drive, but here's Markkanen in the open floor, and that's where he wants to be. Valtonen back outside the Huff. He drills it. Sean Huff, huffing and puffing, and still making 3-pointers.
Really great to see Huff impact the game with those 3s.
Brizuela for 3, off the rim. Driving in, gets it back, Continent for 3, and rebounded by Valtonen. Playing really good minutes here for Finland. And puts up a tough shot and scores. The pride of Manresa. Spain reeling a little bit here, down 15 points. Trying to weather the storm. Juancho Hernangomez gets in and scores with the left hand. The one thing you say about Spain is they have scored a lot of layups themselves.
They're getting to the rim, but they've got to do a better job finishing. 10 for 26 from the floor at this point.
Finland called timeout, up 13.
alta, ei ole niitä luomaan palloa. Meidän väliin kuka tulee? Hei, toppeja, meillä ei mitään. Ja jätkä levyt pallo. Hei! Vitonen! Vapauta Sean toho, Lauri. Ja voit Edon, Sasu tossa. Edon täällä. Henkko voitte vapauttaa syöttö. Screeni! Aloita vähän alempaa. Screeni! Sasu kurlaa. Lauri poppaa. Nyt hän Laurille pallo. Seani screenaa Sasu vielä täältä auki.
Well, everybody's been talking about Lauri Markkanen, and for good reason. He is quite simply spectacular, and 25 years of age, and getting better and better. And remember, he had the 43 points against Croatia, but I will give Sergio Scariolo credit because yesterday in the mix zone talking to reporters, he was like, hey, we know Finland are not just all Lauri Markkanen. He understood this type of scenario could unfold.
And here we are with a change of defense. We're into a 3-2 defense for Spain.
Markkanen catches at the high post. He spins, he turns, he scores. Oh no, he misses the layup. Matsuni gets it back for Finland. And reaching over, Rudy Fernandez.
Jeff, how great is it with Fernandez and Huff pointing at each other? It's off him, it's off him, it's off him.
And now they're going to rule this Spanish basketball. So good D by Fernandez, who probably one of the all-time great defenders in international basketball.
So intelligent, so smart.
And intense. He certainly knows how to rile up the opposing fans and players. Hernan Gomez drives in and scores with the layup. They gave him the baseline.
So, Jeff, the length of the Spanish bigs, Hernan Gomez, is a big advantage. They've got to do a better job taking away those angles to the rim.
Sean Huff for three, off the iron, and here comes Spain again, running the other way. Feeling a little momentum shift here in favor of the European Giants. Rudy Fernandez struggling to make anything other than layups right now. Spain, look at Rudy come up and make another play. Oh, unbelievable. And that is Rudy Fernandez at his best. He hasn't gotten up yet, so we don't know if he's okay. Spain not stopping. Diaz puts it up. And then coming over the back, they call the foul on Finland. And now Spain are going to rush over to check on Rudy Fernandez, who looks like he might have fallen on the railway that has the railway cam, the rail cam rather. Oh yeah, that was a nasty fall for Rudy Fernandez. I'll tell you what, he is an absolute legend, isn't he?
Jeff, that is unbelievable effort. Look at this, saving it between his legs.
Oh, so right in front of the rail cam.
Amazing.
I mean, you can't ask anything more from your captain.
He's already got his neck all taped up just to get out on the court. Fantastic effort, fantastic leadership.
His teammates will see him playing like that, and they're going to give a little bit extra now, aren't they?
That's the best motivation possible.
Man.
Respect Rudy Fernandez.
Unbelievable. Of course, he had a long time in the NBA, primarily with Portland. Two-time FIBA Basketball World Cup winner, 2006, 2019. Here goes Javi Lopez out of Stegway. Over to Juancho, Hernan Gomez for three. Spain just cold from outside.
2 for 12 now from three-point range.
Hopefully Fernandez is going to be okay. Valtonen inside. And the turnover by Jantonen on the baseline. Just kind of fumbled the ball away. Jaime Fernandez in the game now. Replaced one Fernandez with another. Hernan Gomez catches and scores and continues to be menacing in the low post.
Using their length and size, the Hernan Gomez brothers. Great teamwork here. You see the lob, just keeping the ball high to the rim, and one. Again, Coach Scariola using the change of defense has impacted the flow of the game. Finland getting different shots, different ball movement, and it's now given Spain the opportunity to climb back into the game and cut the deficit.
Although it's still 37-28, 10 points, 3 rebounds for Hernan Gomez. And it falls. Nice shooting Tex. Maxoni hands it off to Markkanen, and this time he gets in. Thought he was going to try to dunk it, but they're able to penetrate. And Hernan Gomez gets swatted this time. The help defense coming from Valtonen.
Great effort, great recovery there. Looked like he had a clear advantage. You see Saline.
Saline get away with one there on the arms. This was the help coming from Valtonen. 3 team fouls on Finland in the quarter. Oh, they throw it away into the hands of Jantunen. He gets it to Lauri Markkanen, back to Jantunen, and he puts it up and in. Good hustle back by Pradilla, but he couldn't stop him. And the lead goes back to 12.
Unselfish from Markkanen, setting his teammate up there. Really well done.
Cesar Saline whistled for the foul on Pradilla. Look at this. You just assume this is going to be Markkanen, but
textbook 2-on-1, Jeff. Good spacing, good teamwork. Gotta love the passing.
.420 to go in the first half as we look at the great expressions on the faces of the Spain players. They are in a battle right now. Fernandez. Lorenzo Brown. Dancing around out of the perimeter, gets into the paint. That's where he likes to be. Once he gets close, he's not missing, is he?
Great job off 2 feet in the paint, slashing to the basket for the finger roll. Spain needs stops.
Markkanen from downtown. More of what we saw against Croatia. And the lead goes to 13. Finnish team, just like Spain, they've been together for a long time now, having played in the European qualifiers right before the FIBA EuroBasket. This time they force Hernan Gomez into the corner. And again, he gets it. He's still going to get his looks inside, isn't he? Unbelievable work by Hernan Gomez.
Great job. And they double-teamed him on the first catch. If Fernandez had stepped to the rim, he had a layup, but he's used to stretching the floor for 3.
Sasu Saline, he's a marksman. He knocks it down. And it's kind of like, well, we'll trade you 3s for 2s, 2s for 3s. Up to a 14-point lead. Lopez, out of Stegway. And the foul, ooh, careful, they just teed him up. That's not the first time that Pradilla has waved off the referee. Now they've teed him up. The technical.
Look at Saline, shot fake. Just a bullseye shooter. Fantastic 3-point shooter, leading EuroBasket in makes. And this is a dangerous time for Spain right now, Jeff.
Markkanen will take the free throw after Pradilla had the foul called and gave an angry look at the referee and waved him off. What do you call it?
Emotional discipline.
Why can't I remember that? You've repeated it many times.
It's a key in any competitive situation. Again, you know, he in that moment put his situation above the team and just in that, just brushing off of the referee, disrespect, bam, technical foul, and now we have a 15-point game. Spain back, man to man.
So Pradilla sits down next to Garuba. And so both Hernan Gomez is in. Here's Jantunen. Markkanen again. This time long, Spain breathes a sigh of relief, but the rebound goes back to Finland. Maxoni for 3. And then Markkanen bats it to the corner where Jaime Fernandez chases it down. Three-point shot from Juancho. And Sasu Salim brings it down. Markkanen. Oh. Jantunen battling away, and offensive foul on Jantunen. You see Markkanen miss a couple of shots, so we're just so used to him just making everything. It seems a bit odd.
And again, it's a great play. He flashes to the high post. That's an easy score for him. But Jeff, the difference in the game so far, Finland 7 for 13 from 3, 54%. And Spain 2 for 14 from 3. Again, that's where you get your 15-point advantage from. Big shots, not only from Markkanen, Salim, but we've seen Kaponen, we've seen Huff, we've seen a team effort from Finland. Really hot shooting for the Super Junior.
Javi Lopez out of Stegway makes his first free throw. Rudy looks like he's probably going to be okay. Spain with 10 second chance points to 2 for Finland. So that's coming after rebounds. Offensive rebounds. So Markkanen out of the game now. Resting up. Miro Little back in. Here he is, guarded closely by Brown. Now Salim comes off and puts it up. How about that? What a play. Is that the wheel route?
Well, he's so used to moving without the ball. Again, that's a second side action. He curled to the basket, and what a great finish.
Juancho Gomez drills the three. Finally, Spain get one to drop.
And they needed that one. See if they can cut it under 10 going into halftime.
Madsen gets blocked. 2 shots coming, a foul. And if this is on Aaron Gomez, it's his third, but it might be on Lopez out of Stegway. It is Lopez out of Stegway. So he has put him on the line. This is Juancho. Markkanen knows it's a long way to the finish line. They've had a great start. They've definitely given themselves a chance in this game against Spain. Not sure how many people expected Finland to be leading by double digits at this point of the game.
I think most people expected it to be role reversal with Spain in control, but it's been the outstanding team effort from Finland that has powered this attack and built this lead.
Really solid performances by so many Finnish players. Spain, however, starting to get more from Juancho. Here's Brown for 3. That's all. Great effort by Juancho and Gomez to get it back. Off guarding Juancho. And what a play by Juancho and Gomez. And again, the offensive rebounds are absolutely killing Finland.
Again, if you watch Juancho Hernan Gomez on this post move, look at him use his length in the lift to draw the contact. Again, as he drew the contact, then he resets himself. He sweeps it up, draws the contact, and then hits the chance for the three-point play.
Now, we now have the unusual situation that Sean Huff has picked up. Foul number 4. We don't see that happen often.
No, he's been really a big contributor here. It's tough for him at the 4 with the defensive matchup. But as you pointed out, the problem is the offensive rebounds they're giving up. They're giving him those multiple
and now a turnover, and Lorenzo Brown to Garuba. Spain land a couple of blows here in the final minute of the first half. Timeout.
Hei, ainoa miten ne tulee tähän peliin loppujen lopuksi on menetykset ja levypallot. Meidän menetykset. Come on, mister. Ollaan parempi kuin tää. Hei, ei haittaa. Lässi murto. Elias on lässää, siellä on Henkka ja... Lauri voi tuoda pallo ylös. Mä luulisin, että siellä tulee paikka. Tai boksamuoni. Pelataan paikkaa vastaan kakkonen sillä tavalla, että sä pelaat nelosta. Ja teet sen ekan pikin tähän, tunne Lauri. Katsotaan sinne päätös ihan rauhassa. Ei jätelkää palloa. Rästi mut, hei, viimeinen.
Well, somebody had to pick it up for Spain, and it's been this man right here, Juancho Gomez. He has 10 points. Face paint. It's one of the best Seinfeld ever. What's that one? The face painter?
Face paint, and this is a great way for fans to show their national pride here in Berlin.
So, foul called.
Spain number 16
Garuba's dunk and the timeout. 14 on the shot clock. Garuba now with 2 fouls.
And Garuba matched up on Markkanen here in the half court. Really interesting possession here with 30 seconds to go.
Salim. Steps back, Kontanen, and Garuba hands it off. Little decided not to put his hand in, pulled out, didn't want to complicate it, but Spain with the little momentum here at the end of the first half. Brown, shot clock winding down, he's going to have to put it up. Oh, and then he waited too long. He was waiting for somebody to cut, I don't know.
Just poor execution in the last possession. Need to get a shot up. He had plenty of opportunities there from 5 seconds on down. Kind of representative of the Spain first half.
52-43, Finland on top of Spain at halftime.
And Jeff, looking at the numbers, Finland shooting a sizzling 63% from the floor. Again, the big difference in three-point shooting, 3 for 16 for Spain, 7 for 13. The offensive rebounds, 11 of their 20 rebounds are on the offensive end. For Spain, that's a key. But look, 16 assists for Finland. Spain needs better ball movement here in this second half.
They've held Markkanen to 10 points. Although, to be fair, Finland haven't been overly reliant on him, have they? They've been sharing the basketball.
That's a great sign for Finland, that it's a balanced team effort.
They do have issues with Huff picking up 4 fouls. And what about Erne Gomez? We just want to freeze frame these so you can get a good look at it.
The fantastic action here in Berlin. One of the 3 three-point makes. Spain's got to find some three-point shooting. That will come with better ball movement, but their effort on the boards has kept them in this game.
Huff making it from the right corner. And we did have that glimpse of Markkanen just flying through the air. And here is the distributor, Markkanen. He only has the 10 points, but he does have the 5 rebounds and the 2 assists.
And again, you see Markkanen, and here's Little with the beautiful pick and roll. Markkanen, extremely unselfish, though he's the main scorer.
You never know how big that three-point will end up being.
For sure.
That was at the end of the first quarter. And this was marking him when he pulled his way down low and got it to drop. Nice little touch pass to Diaz. And Huff hitting a big three-pointer.
Again, wide open three-point. Get into the paint, kick it out, penetrated pitch, wide open shot. Really good offense for Finland. Strong play from Valtonen.
So you think, as we look at these plays, I guess the main point of conversation is going to be how do we keep Spain off the offensive glass? Maybe also how do we attack their zone if you're Finland? And for Spain, I guess it's more about our shots are going to start falling.
Well,
because they're winning some of those other important battles.
Yeah. So it's a great team effort in the first half. I think, you know, if you're talking about Spain, you've got to, you know, you look at your defensive coverages and play a clean game. Again, the man-to-man is got to be there for you, but you see really good teamwork and offense, solid curling. The very next play, we had a very good stunt from Alberto Diaz at the top to help. It's going to take team effort from Spain.
Gets in, he gets rejected by Giannis at the rim. So Ruban gets in and not in my house.
Miller stays at great talent.
And this time Charpay is not going to be denied. He goes in for the dunk. Osman win for the block. They're letting the time run down. They get it to Jokovitis. Oh, and they get it tipped in. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We got overtime.
What more could you ask for? Knockout stage basketball.
Oh, he gets it up. It is incredible. It was the only thing they could do. The only thing.
And Jeff, you could see it coming.
Oh, they're going to say before the shot. Now they're going to consult the referee. If this goes in, crazy. This is the type of thing that can happen in a game like this, Mike. Sadaransky almost losing. Oh, it goes behind the back. Look at that. Out of. Are you kidding me?
Thomas Sadaransky with fantastic court awareness. Behind the back pass. Again,
Doncic just scored for Slovenia. Here he is getting fouled, and he scores. Three-point play opportunity. And this time, just an extraordinary finish from Luka. Oh, look at Schroeder. Oh, he goes in with a dunk. How about that? Jokic again, and Fonseca comes up with a steal. He's going to go all the way, and he gets a shot off.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Fontecchio. And it feels like the basketball gods smiling on Italy right now. Look at this again. It starts with a great defense. You get your hands up, and then watch him go the other way. Runner short, but there's Gobert with the putback. Can you believe it? Big bad Rudy Gobert goes up for the putback dunk. got a EuroBasket quarterfinal humdinger going on right now here in Berlin. Finland leading 52-43 over Spain. It has been exciting stuff for the Susiyengi in Spain. You feel like at some point they're going to start making some shots from behind the arc, but they'll also have to hope that Finland cool off.
The opportunities offensive for the rest of this Finland team. If you let the rest of this Finnish team find ways to score and be productive, then in those big buckets, how do you deal with
Bajamos fuerte la pintura. Parar el balón. Estático, puño 5. Venga, vamos. Juntos.
¡Hey, juntos! ¡Vamos ahora! ¡1, 2, 3!
Vamos.
You know, Mike, scan in that barcode and you'll get a great app on your smartphone. The FIBA EuroBasket app for schedules, scores, results, news, features, videos. It's all at your fingertips. I'm saying this with great enthusiasm. You have to get it. Make sure. I know you already have it.
I have it and I enjoy it.
Hey, I'm going to mention, okay, you talked about Baylor. Okay, at UNC, do you remember the Finn that played for them?
Oh, man. The Finn that played at UNC.
Some time ago with Michael. Second half action underway, and the referees are going to stop. I don't know, something related to the shot clock. Timo Mäkinen.
Again,
play them.
A North Carolina basketball historian.
Yes.
I love it because those were great teams with Michael Jordan, James Worthy, obviously the great Dean Smith.
And Aaron Gomez, and he dunks it just with a little bit of emphasis, and that's almost a statement that you can't stop us in here.
Again, they tried posting up early in the game here, pick and roll, great pass from Brown.
Huff has the 4 fouls, so he's out of the game as well. So Finland, I think, knows what's coming. How are they going to compete with that? Here they are at this end, and a bit of pressure. They get to Jantunen, and there for the follow is Valtonen. Good work on the glass from him. They did not reset the shot clock because it didn't hit anything, and already Spain land 2 blows in this third quarter.
They still have work to do, but if you're Spain, Coach Cariola and staff, you love the start here. Execution on both ends, ball pressure, energy.
They've also got Madsen, who can come off the bench and give them some size and some length. And again, they get it to Aaron Gomez, and he goes up for the second dunk in a row. And Jorge Garbajosa says, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Again, another pick and roll with Hernan Gomez rather than post up. Now they're trying to get him in these pick and roll situations.
They're going to call an unsportsmanlike. That was a silly foul on Aaron Gomez. What was he doing? They blew the whistle already on the foul. Now they're going to talk about it. Are you surprised they called?
Well, Jeff, you know, if you play a lot of basketball.
Watch. Okay, the call's been made, and then he reaches over, and then they turn it to the unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, so if you play a lot of basketball, one of the places players can get cheap shots on another is after the foul has been called, then there's a play. I don't think this was a cheap shot, but I think it was just not a smart play with all the unsportsmanlike calls being called. You just can't grab a guy from behind like that. You have to be smarter, and especially such an experienced player.
Ooh, and that makes 1 or 2 Jantunen. I mean, the best way to deal with Aaron Gomez is to get him out of the game, but that's only his second foul. So.
But Jeff, an unnecessary foul.
Unnecessary, and yes, Jantunen did not take full advantage. Salim was asking for the pass, but Maxoni didn't make it. Here he is, stepping back. He puts it up. He's short. He fell down. He gets back up. He puts it up and doesn't get to go again. And here comes Spain running. This game is starting to take a different feel to it here in the third quarter. And Valtonen goes up and is fouled. Excuse me, Aaron Gomez is fouled by Valtonen.
And Jeff, again, you see the NBA style, draw the foul, sweep through. Again, intelligent play, one-on-one, creating the contact on the sweep through lift. He gets the call. And that's dangerous because you don't want to play for the call in this situation, but he got it, and now he's at the three-point line.
And Martin Orzov, the Bulgarian referee, just went and warned Finland, the coach, about flopping. Max Honey fell down after that three-point attempt. He says if he does it again, you're going to get a technical.
Again, you appreciate the communication from the officials. And when that warning is given, you know, that's the time to have that emotional discipline, self-discipline, and focus your energy, channel it properly into the game.
So Markkanen had 43 in the last game for Finland, and at this rate, Aaron Gomez is going to have 43 because he's touching it every time down and scoring for Spain.
And what I like they're doing, the post-ups were not as effective as they wanted to be. Now they're using his length on the pick and rolls to the basket.
We've still got Hanno Multala over there in the bench. Maybe he could play. Here's Sasu Salin. That's a joke, obviously, as one of the coaches. Markkanen, they forced the ball out of his hands. And Valtonen turns it over, and Finland crumbling before our eyes here in the third quarter.
And Jeff, we saw the low post double of Markkanen, that time effective because the ball got swung to the second side and made other players make plays. But the tough thing about Markkanen, to double, his size, length, and vision, he can pass out of that double team.
Is there anything Finland can do to turn this around? It's all going Spain's way right now. You need Markkanen to make a play or two just to get him going. And it doesn't seem like Spain are going to allow that to happen. Here's Brown, steps back, puts it up and in. And now it's just a 2-point lead for Finland.
Great poise. Look at the energy from the Spain bench. They responded. You see the uphill dribble handoff out of the post. Step back jump shot for Brown. Big shot.
Ei kokeile silleen, kuka on siinä keskellä, se leikkaa. Heti se mies menee leikkaa, se on toi wide open siis. Meidän peli. Vieläkin johetaan.
Hei! Ei mitään hätää. Pitää vaan päästä peliin mukaan. Ei arkailla. Skoraa joka kerta pitää vähän ottaa virheitä muuta. Komo. Jätkät. Pitää vähän skuffata nyt siellä. Hei, joo, et kääntänyt. Komo.
Well, this is how it started. One dunk and another dunk from Aaron Gomez.
And we talk about the pick and roll action. There is the Spain pick and roll action. You see the back screen for the ball screener. Again, it's associated with Spanish basketball. They run it so well. And in an important possession, they went to it right here. If you're Spain, you love your start to the second half.
Mike's been talking about Spain pick and roll all tournament. Now we finally get to see Spain do the Spain pick and roll. 19 points, 7 of 9. Here's Markkanen. Again, faces the double, loses the dribble, gets it back. It's not coming easy now for Lauri Markkanen. Hands it off, and Jantanen. So this time, Markkanen able to penetrate, draw the defense, and dish it.
Jeff, that was outstanding. Para, great ball pressure. They loaded up on him. He went away from the bodies and hit a cutting teammate. Markkanen, so unselfish as a star player.
Brown gets in and draws the foul from McSonny. And that's kind of what we saw. His ability to beat Lithuania the other day, getting in the lane. Look at that.
Here's Markkanen. He went away from the shrink, the team defense, and as he drove to the corner, saw the teammate step up, and then dropping it off to his cutting teammate, Jantanen. Again, we've seen him attract all the attention and be unselfish enough to give it up. What leadership, what fantastic team play from Markkanen here.
Is it worth putting Markkanen on Aaron Gomez?
I think you want to keep him off of Hernan Gomez to, again, keep him a little fresh, avoid foul trouble, use some other matchups on your team if possible.
2 free throws are good from Brown. Anthony who checked in for Valtonen. Here's Markkanen again. This time he hands it off to Miro Little. Here's Markkanen, he catches it, he goes up for the dunk. And Lauri Markkanen said, I've had enough.
Well, again, Para being really physical. They set a wide pin last time. He popped up and then curled to the basket. If you're Para in Spain, you've got to take away the inside shoulder. But, man, Markkanen made him pay.
Janssenen, see if that dunk fires him up against Aaron Gomez. Oh, boy, he is just playing out of his skin right now. Several years in the NBA clearly paying off for Aaron Gomez. Janssenen has it knocked out of his hands. Spain can tie it or take the lead with a three. Brown avoids the defense, hands it off, and guess what? Another dunk for Aaron Gomez.
And we see better ball movement and teamwork. Everybody focused on understand what's at stake here. The experience. Look at the ball pressure from Spain.
23 points for Aaron Gomez. Most of them coming on dunks. Saline for three, and that was long. And Aaron Gomez rebounds.
And Jeff, that shot is a contested deep three off the catch. He's been best coming off screens and off penetration.
Parra catches it in the corner. Over to Juancho Aaron Gomez. And finally Spain do not score on one of their possessions. Compton follows up his, no, Miro Little got in there chasing it down. And Juancho Aaron Gomez. Salim forces it, now they get it to the corner again, Parra. And he nails a three in Spain and taking the lead. Well, that didn't take long. Just 5 minutes of the second half when they stormed into the lead. Markkanen, however, gets two of them back.
Again, Para giving great effort, but that time you can't play for fouls. That's too easy. Markkanen right at the rim. Work for position.
Trying to fight his way around the pick, fouls.
Again, too easy, Para out of position, just a backdoor cut. That's the easiest two for Markkanen tonight.
This is what we've had a steady, oh, he even got fouled on that. They were lucky that there was no foul called Finland. Lopez out of Stegui, and he misses. Finland will settle for anybody shooting the basketball other than Aaron Gomez right now. Down in that low post. Koponen back in the game. Miro Little. And fouled as he gets in the paint. 2 free throws.
So this is a really good job of Markkanen recognizing the coverage and pressure if we see the replay of Little driving. Here's the finish for Markkanen. And they don't go to it, but Markkanen used his body and his defender as a traffic screener. Little turned the corner to draw the foul.
And this is the free throw. Spain has shot 10 of 11 at the free throw line. Finland 8 of 11 with that miss.
Watching the Spanish team during this dead ball situation, great communication between players and Coach Scariolo making sure everyone's on the same page.
Little ties it. Juancho, good! We know the threes were going to fall eventually, and they are starting to fall for Spain. Now 5 of 20. And they had 3 3-pointers now in the second half.
Yeah, great penetration from Brown. Drew Markkanen in just enough. Hernan Gomez with a big three.
And a great catch from Markkanen. Boy, unreal. And now they've called a technical foul on Scariolo for complaining.
I mean, Jeff, this is a flare slip play. You see the flare for Capone. He slips to the basket. What a one-handed catch and finish. I mean, it's an amazing catch and play. And Spain bench complaining.
Well, they may have been fortunate. I'm not sure how much contact there was on that play. But, yeah. So the free throw coming. Just to be, so he'll get the free throw. And now he'll get a technical free throw. And those Finnish fans are like, can you believe how good Lauri Markkanen is?
I am completely impressed with his feeling, his offensive game. He's responding to being the main focus of this Spanish defense, and he's responding in an unselfish way while still scoring.
So they've given another free throw because Spain were in the lane too early. I always find it interesting. It seems like everybody's in the lane too early. How can we distinguish who it is?
That time they were in the lane.
Finland back in front. Emotional discipline?
Yes.
Good footwork, kicking it out of bounds. So it was listed as a technical foul bench. Oh, look at that. Theo Papaloukas, one of my all-time favorites for Greece.
He's fired up for tonight's game while enjoying this first action.
He was the guy that basically shred the USA defense at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2006 in the semifinals, and the year before led Greece, along with Diamantidis, to the EuroBasket crown, amongst many other things. Brizuela, Diaz. Brizuela. Passanen. Quickly to Markkanen. Markkanen able to avoid Rudy, but they lost control, and Brizuela picks it up. Rudy Fernandez impacts the game yet again, and Madsen.
Jeff, Rudy Fernandez pokes the ball away. We don't see it here. We see them getting tripped up inadvertently. But Rudy Fernandez, again with a defensive play, so intelligent defensively, stopping that transition. Great hands.
Yeah. Just glad he's playing because it didn't look good when he left the game in the first half. 3 fouls on Madsen. Brizuela hands it off, and another layup, and Madsen has picked up his 4th foul. And it was because he reached in at the end of the play.
Brizuela, so good at pick and roll. Again, Hernan Gomez, they tried to post these guys up early in the game, and now the adjustment for Spain to use them in the middle pick and rolls and dive to the rim. We've seen the Spain pick and roll, now here just the 1-5 pick and roll, drawing the foul.
Willie at the line, he's scored 23 points. And this is what he's doing very well, is 6 of 7 now at the free throw line. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're gonna mic up the referees a little bit here during the game at times. You gotta be looking for the...
It's been fun to watch them go through the process of the unsportsmanlike decision making, taking fans inside the game.
So Willie Hernan Gomez goes out. Usman Garuba comes in.
2:49 to go in the third quarter.
Little gets it up to Huff, and it was like he wasn't ready.
Not a high percentage decision from Little there.
For the first time hearing chants Español throughout this Berlin arena. Brizuela fades, gets it to go. The Basque Mamba starting to heat up.
Textbook how to attack a mismatch on the perimeter.
Good defense from Wancho. Almost getting another steal from Koppanen. And now Rudy from behind almost takes it away, and somehow Markkanen gets the shot off, and he's fouled in the end. Spain with a suffocating defense. So the foul was on Garuba, his third. Remember, Garuba injured for much of the season. Meanwhile, Markkanen goes for 19 points. Garuba playing in Houston, where he's a teammate of Alperen Şengün, the Turkey center. Markkanen only makes one of two. Garuba's just happy to be playing in this team. He's going to have a prominent role in the future. And here is the drive, and Markkanen. Somehow Wancho not able to finish that. Ball kind of slipped away. And Little, boy, you don't take on Diaz, do you? He will beat you every time on defense.
So impressed with Diaz's D.
Wancho for three. And that was long. And look at the hustle from Rudy. Knocks it out of bounds. But this game has a little bit of everything, including a couple of seasoned veterans of Rudy Fernandez and Sean Huff.
And Jeff, one of the questions for Finland in the first half was rebounding. They are out rebounding Spain 10-4 here in the third quarter, so they've taken care of their defensive boards in a better way.
Markkanen for three. And Valtonen back in the game. Goes up, he gets swatted. Garuba. Now Rudy pulls up. Good. Well, it's a little too early for winning time, but the way Spain are playing right now, it is winning time, isn't it?
They've taken control of the game. Look at Diaz pressure the ball.
An offensive foul called on Maxoni. And it's the defense yet again of Diaz.
Now, again, with Diaz in the game, Finland must think about having a secondary ball handler or 2 point guards on the floor. Diaz is so impactful on the ball. You can see the referees gave Maxoni the first push off, but the second one, offensive foul.
Great refereeing. And let that be a lesson for Maxoni. He's going to have to learn. Here's Fernandez. 37-year-old gets it to Garuba into the corner. Brizuela, that's trouble. And the three-pointer for Spain. And they now lead by 8 points. Boy, Markkanen took his bumps. He was still able to get his points.
Beautiful. Traffic screen from Salin. Great length and under the rim for the reverse layup. Beautiful play.
Interesting how Rudy's the man that has really picked up the slack with Diaz. After Hernan Gomez goes to the bench, final seconds, kicking off the clock. Brizuela for three. Not this time. Not enough time to get that shot off. And he almost made it. Goodness me. That thing hit the front, back of the rim and stayed out. Finland must do a lot of practice for those shots. Well, perhaps it could have been worse for Finland, but they were outscored 30-15 by Spain in the third quarter. Spain lead at 73-67.
I do not know that. It's possible. Everything is possible for the Susi Finland.
Spain fans happy now. Stan DeMarco, you get courtside 1891 in your smartphone. So 7 turnovers by Finland, contributing to Spain's outscoring them 30-15 in the quarter. And Pradilla called for the foul.
Spain switching screens with this lineup on the floor. Concerned about the three-point shooting from Finland.
Parra is going to come back in for Pradilla. Huff has the foul trouble, the 4 fouls, and Jansen's pass almost picked off. Salin drills it!
And Salin has really been intelligent.
With another push, this has really struggled in the second half.
Well, Diaz is the really impactful defender and intelligent point guard for this Spanish team. He's really underrated in his contributions to their team's success.
One of the players has really played a lot for Spain in the qualifiers. Also, a lot of big minutes for Unicaja Malaga in Spain in the Basketball Champions League. Here's Parra. So a little bit of an opportunity here for Finland. Markkanen getting some minutes on the bench. Meanwhile, Salin missing. Oh, ball goes out of bounds off of Valtonen. Gets in the paint, and the foul by Valtonen, the reach.
Jeff, such tempo and pace coming off the screen and then attacking the closeout so quick to the middle. Uses his body extremely well. Great play by Brazil.
Brizuela misses, but the rebounding nightmare continues for Finland.
It's a dribble and it's Finland's ball. Substitution Finland.
Coach Cariola imploring Parra to pass the ball to a guard and then use your size in a post-up advantage rather than try to play one-on-one.
8 minutes to go.
Here goes Maxoni, and the follow by Madsen. Garuba goes to work, he gets blocked. Here comes Markkanen. And he's able to pass it to Salin. He might be able to get past and get up to the, oh boy. What a play by Xabi Lopez Aristegui. Spain asking for a unsportsmanlike, but looked like he was going for the ball.
Tough for Salin. He tried to attack, just lost control of the dribble. Markkanen clearly going for the ball here. I think he almost touched it with his hand.
Even Scariolo asking for the unsportsmanlike. Brizuela, little runner. Wow.
He's got it going, Jeff. Put him in those pick and rolls at the top, and now we got Brown coming in.
Into Jantunen. Oh boy, Jantunen has to make that shot. At least he goes to the free throw line, but it's potential three-point play, especially when Brizuela's doing this kind of stuff.
Look at this beautiful runner in the paint. So now Diaz subs out. You lose a little defensive pressure, but you've got two excellent pick and roll playmakers in Brown and Brizuela for Spain.
Finland fans looking on anxiously, nervously. 7.5 minutes to go.
And Jeff, Lorenzo Brown went around to every Spanish player on the floor individually, telling them the next set play. Another example of very good communication. 2-2-1 full court press off of the free throw here for Finland.
They're trying to throw a different wrinkle in their defense. See if that can disrupt Spain. Garuba, oh, he's tempted. He puts it up. How about that? Usman Garuba.
I mean, you're Finland, you live with that. I don't know if that's what Coach Scariolo wanted, but great confidence from Garuba and a big shot.
And the foul on Brizuela. I would assume, if you look at Garuba here taking the shot, Houston, more than happy for him to be playing at this EuroBasket, finding some rhythm.
And Jeff, that's rocket ball. Shoot that three. No mid-range shots. Catch and shoot it at all 5 positions.
Speaking of which, Jantunen hits the three. And Scariolo incensed. I don't think he wants to give away any open threes, because all these Finns can shoot it. And Brown trapped. Oh, great catch by Garuba. And what a finish from Para.
So Finland trapping pick and rolls. Great response together from Spain. Para with a strong finish.
After a 6-point advantage. And he goes, spinning, Markkanen goes up. Oh, wow. He's just, surprisingly, it's just 23 points now for him.
And Coach Scariolo can't believe Garuba did not impact that play with a double team. I don't think it would have mattered. The length of Markkanen just too much in that situation.
Brown over to Para. Para, oh, they leave him, and they catch a break. Finland, he missed an easy one. Max Honey quickly to Madsen. He goes in, and Madsen misses. And a foul called on Spain.
I think Spain is not happy with it. With a late whistle there, but there's clearly body contact. It's like you're playing at the park and somebody waits to see if the ball goes in and then calls foul, ball, and one.
Nick Kalathis looking on, waiting for Greece's game to start tonight against Germany. That'll be the second humdinger of the day.
Humdinger. These are humdingers. We've seen so many humdingers, Jeff.
That was a humdinger for breakfast as well today, wasn't it?
Fantastic here in Berlin. Mercedes-Platz.
Good shooting from Madsen, and the Finnish fans not giving up hope here. Down by just 2, 5:45 remaining. Finland trying to dig in here. Para, not shy, misses it badly.
In Finland trapping those pick and rolls. Coach Scariolo's got to put a shooter in that situation to pop.
Watcher Hernan Gomez is going to come back into the game. There's Madsen. Brown. Midpoint of the 4th quarter. Here's Brown. He explodes. He gets it up in the end.
Again, we saw it with Lithuania. Brown
Look at the hustle. Again, Rudy Fernandez diving all over the court.
Jeff, Rudy Fernandez, what effort out here. But we saw Brown against Lithuania really take control in winning time. Last 5 minutes here, winning time. These possessions are important.
That's what you call Rudy ball right there.
Inspiring.
That's Matson. Hands it off to Maxuni. He puts it up, and there's Matson for the follow.
Again, Maxuni missed the shot, attacking the big, but on the other side, it's a guard on the big, rebounding. Good put back there by Matson.
Brown again, it's winning time. Is he going to be making the winning plays? And it goes to Aaron Gomez, and now he is matched up against Markkanen. He has to fade away. Clearly a more formidable task going up against Markkanen on defense.
In Finland, please put the ball in Markkanen's hands here.
Here's Markkanen, guarded closely by Wancho. He spins, he solves the double team, he comes. Oh, what a block by Aaron Gomez. He was triple teamed and it was just too much. Now the pass to Aaron Gomez, back outside to Rudy, they share it. Wancho from the wing.
Great teamwork, unselfishness, they got a great shot.
Winning time, Mike, winning time. 3:35 remaining.
Oh,
and Rudy again makes the play on defense. Unbelievable. Fernandez over to the corner. Good! Brizuela. In Spain, the experience, the defense, the leadership from Rudy Fernandez.
And then the decision making. Great delivery, Brizuela hits a big three. But again, Rudy Fernandez, this team's connection to the golden era of Spanish success, showing the way to this next generation player. Outstanding effort impacting this game.
Hei! Hei! Jaksa juosta Märille tästä yksi? Jaksa juosta Märille tästä yksi? Yritetään spiinata, kun niillä on bonus, jos Lauri pääsee täyteen vauhtiin, niin se on 2 vapaa heittoa. Sen takia mä en tykkää kävellä, koska siellä on bonus. Sama juttu, kun saat pallo, niin rip through. Hei! Pelaa tästä! Mädille pallo, pää 4, Mädille pallo! Ei, kun Laurille pallo, Mädi tästä. Hae händäri, Lauri! Feikkaa ja slippaa näin! Saada pallon, Hedon hakee sen, kusetaan sä saat fleirin, lenkki koriin.
Well, just Brizuela has come to life, but we're 5 steals to go with his, how many points? 5 points. But those 5 steals have led to basket after basket.
Again, winning time, knowing how to win, making winning plays. And you can't say enough about Rudy Fernandez. Outstanding.
Diving off the court. Oh, look at that. And again, now it's contagious, and Maxoni turns it over as Spain knock it away. The guard play, you have to say, has been excellent by Spain. And Brown, this time his progress impeded. Rudy Fernandez for 3! And Rudy is just not going to let Spain lose today, is he? Eight points, turnover after turnover that Spain are forcing Finland into. I mean, Finland have turned it over 19 times. And Rudy Fernandez, it seems like every play that he makes, it is huge.
On both ends. I mean, fantastic self-confidence, three-point shooting, leadership.
Double-double for Lauri Markkanen, but still time, but
Take your seat, please. Thank you. Enough. It's okay. Enough now. 1.
So we've seen Finland in this 2-2-1 full court pressure to shorten the shot clock and then match up man-to-man. Multiple ball handlers on the floor here with Diaz and Brown for Spain. Spain pick and roll action. Back screen from Diaz.
Here he goes, Juancho, and he gets blocked. Madsen says he got all ball. Juancho and Gomez. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he got him on the hands.
Fifth foul for Madsen. Again, the adjustment from Spain to really emphasize their spread floor and pick and roll attack, Spanish pick and roll attack, has been a great move from Coach Scariolo and staff. Juancho Hernan Gomez taking that Markkanen matchup like Bo Cruz.
Well, Markkanen, Finland, every possession a must right now. Jantanen missing it badly. And Finland's bid to get to the semifinal is about to be dashed. Unless they can get it stopped and some quick points. They're taking time off the clock every possession, Spain. Rudy again, good! Rudy is just rolling back the years right now, folks. Rudy Fernandez, he is stealing the show.
He stole it. He stole the show.
If anybody, anybody that watches this game, they're going to look at the play of Hernan Gomez, the brothers, and they have been outstanding. I'm not saying they haven't been, but can you tell me that Spain are winning this game if Rudy Fernandez did not put in this performance?
And again, it's the leadership from their legendary player, the connection to the golden age, showing these next generation guys the way.
Lauri tänne. Mikke, haet pallo. Sen jälkeen Edon poppaa. Täällä näin. Mikke, saat pallon. Niin kokeile päätyy. Yritä päästä papariviivalle. Ja sen jälkeen, kato täällä. Sasu, Lauri. Hämmeri. Sasu kurlaa, sä meet nurkkaan.
Well, Mike, I'm pretty sure he's not going to get the MVP tonight because statistically, the numbers are bigger for other players in his team. So it's taking nothing away from them.
No,
but for me, this is the MVP of this game.
I am with you. Rudy Fernandez has been the difference maker in this game on both ends, and it's the leadership. It's the inspiring play. For me, you know, Rudy's there, but again, as you say, respect to every other player's impact here. But you love what this guy's done when this team needs it the most.
He doesn't care about the MVP award. He'll get it. He'll get it from the Spain team when he gets to the locker room. Jantanen goes up, and boy, that was a strong finish. Trying to get the foul. Finland just trying to somehow, some way, come back. The problem they face is that Spain have the great guards, and they're not missing free throws. And also, they're taking time off the clock on every possession. And now, if you're Finland, you just have to sit back and play some deep. You don't want to foul late in the shot clock. Not this late. Diaz for three, and boy, they saved up their threes for the second half, that's for sure.
Making the game easy for themselves by making those threes. 12 threes in the game now, 9 in the second half.
Markkanen gets it right back. Oh, no surprise, he's got 28 and 11. Tremendous performance by so many players. But it's, look at that, the hustle from Rudy.
Jeff.
Yet again. And now to Willie, and he gets the dunk.
Again, Finland out pressuring passing lanes. Great backdoor cut here, but they would not be in that position if it wasn't for the hustle play from Rudy Fernandez. Yet again, saving the ball to his team. So many winning plays from Rudy Fernandez.
Yeah. Oh. Missed that because we're watching Garuba.
Little windmill dunk from Markkanen.
Well, Hernan Gomez, 27 points to lead Spain. And really it was his ability to take over the game in the third quarter that it swung, it kind of like set the message, we're gonna take the game over.
We've seen several teams use the start of the second half to change the momentum of the game. Spain did it here. But again, in the first half, they were trying to use the length of the Hernan Gomez brothers posting up. Now they changed in the second half, spread the floor, used it in the pick and roll situations, and it really opened it up for the Spain offense.
Sean Huff is going to check in. How are Finland when they look back? I'm not saying this is over yet, but it feels like it's going to end with Spain winning. You know, Finland are going to have to look back and just tip your hat to Spain. The guard play has to be better. They can't turn the ball over the way they did today. That's probably been one major issue. The other major issue is how do you prevent yourself from being dominated down low?
Well, again, they have had a great first half. Good defense from Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen is not finished, that's for sure. Goes up, and he misses. Now Rudy comes back, hands it off to Brown, and that'll be it. So Spain march on to the semifinals. Every year since 1999, the EuroBasket, Spain have advanced to the semifinals of the FIBA EuroBasket. They are the signature program of Europe, really, for the past 2 decades. And, not even close.
And you have to respect the way they are continuing the development of the younger players in a winning way. The sustained success and consistency.
Spain win it 100-90 over Finland. They move on to the semifinals. You really have to tip your hat to both of these countries. Finland played better than I anticipated that they would. They really gave it to Spain and made them make adjustments and forced Spain to dig deep. But great teams can always dig deep. Great programs. In Spain, you have to be encouraged if you're a fan of Spanish basketball.
100%.
The legacy lives on.
Yeah, and again, the winning plays from Rudy Hernandez, the adjustments from Coach Scariola, the team defensive effort, underrated or let's say less appreciated efforts from Alberto Diaz, the ball pressure, Brizuela. I mean, look at them celebrate Rudy right there.
Yeah, well, Spain ended up with 3 more threes than Finland, remember? At halftime, it was a totally different story.
So in the second half, 9 threes for Spain compared to 2 for Finland. Give Finland credit, they end up out-rebounding Spain. But again, there you see it, Jeff, 12 steals for Spain that again led to those fast break points.
The brother, Hernan Gomez brothers, and there he is, folks. You know what? The captain played his heart out, and he effectively, in his national team career, it just tells me he is going to leave it all out on the court. He's not going quietly.
Yeah, he's playing the right way. Great leadership.
Sad, you know, as we look at Rudy, you know, I'm guessing we'll probably see him next year, but it's Sean Huff's last game with his national team. This is it. It's also the last game for Petteri Koponen. And all you can do is applaud those two guys as they have played for their country, and they have been a part of this beautiful story that is Finnish basketball for so many years. And I think it's even moving some of their teammates to tears. This is how important they have been, and I have to say, as somebody that covers international basketball, I've enjoyed covering them. They represent what it's all about.
Yeah, I have so much respect for these two, what they've meant to Finland basketball. These guys, fantastic careers, you know, legends in their nation, and they've done it the right way, Jeff. Respectable, character, high quality.
And I love the fact that Spain's players stood and applauded for them because they understand the significance. First time that Finland have ever made it to the quarterfinals, and perhaps a fitting send-off for that too. So digest these highlights. I think that we haven't seen the best of Finland, that's for sure. They're going to be coming back strong. And really, it's cause for celebration in both ways, because we see Finland continuing to get better and better and better. And we also see that no matter what concerns people had about Spain and the direction they're moving following the departure or the retirements of so many people, we know that they remain one of the elite programs in international basketball. It helps to have elite coaches like Scariolo and Luis Gil over there, as well as Angel Sanchez.
But Jeff, you respect the culture that both of these countries have with basketball and their national team programs. You know, it's a great core, and they're developing the next generation players in that way, in a positive way. So congratulations to Finland. And again, Spain, they've earned it. And, you know, they have every opportunity here, you know, at another EuroBasket to add to their storied history.
There's no team in international basketball that plays, in my opinion, in Europe anyway, with the same level of intensity and passion. Really, that is the secret for Spain. They've got skill, they got talent, but when you get right down to it, when it comes to the heart, they just leave it out there. And you see it from Rudy Fernandez, even at 37 years of age.
They're just so smart, and they know how to impact the game, and they know how to make plays, and so many winning plays from Rudy Fernandez today. But just a really great game.
Fitting goodbye again to Sean Huff, his last game, as well as Petri Koponen. Those two guys, we'll see him in Parliament. He's trading in sports for, well, if he wins in Parliament. And Petri Koponen, apparently he just wants to be bored for a summer next year, so he's looking forward to retirement.
If it comes to basketball, I'm voting for Sean Huff.
Okay, look at the bracket. Germany and Greece come up next. They will play the winner of that game will play Spain, and then tomorrow Slovenia, Poland taking on each other, and France, Italy. Last word, Mike. Make it quick.
Great game.
Wonderful, wonderful game. We got to see Lauri Markkanen yet again. He's going to be a huge star, even better than he is now. It's hard to comprehend that. But it was the day for Spain with Rudy Fernandez, the Hernan Gomez brothers, Alberto Diaz, you name it. Basque Mamba, Spain are in the semifinals yet again.
basketball fans, please be so kind and leave the arena and also get back the audience for the next session. Please leave the arena. We have to clear the arena completely. Leave the interior, leave the building, please. If you have tickets for the next game. So please check in again. Thank you for your participating.